everybody, and welcome back to Dragon Age Veilguard, where we're gonna do a little bit of cleanup in Arlathan Forest and hope our eyeballs don't get ripped out of our eye sockets. I'm just kind of worried now at this point. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do a few more side questy things and come back to base and see if anybody has anything else they want to say or do before anything crazy happens. Man, sure wish I could tell everybody about the blighted dragon in the basement. Technically, my character doesn't know about it, so I can't say anything, you know? It's like, ah! And they did that on purpose, where you can't, it's like you go in and leave, you know, and be like, ah, there's a blighted dragon. They have the slide there so that you can't go back out, and so you have to defeat it first. But I think I'll try to get at least 5 more levels, level 35. Maybe we can find some more Solus statues in Arlathan and get some more skill points, you know?
I understand that your mother is quite the scholar, Tash.
Yep.
Ah.
It must have been wonderful growing up learning from her.
Yeah, it was great.
2 very different people. Orphan, who enjoys learning now. Not an orphan with a slightly overbearing mother. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Maybe I'm just hallucinating it. This is my favorite area. I'm not hallucinating it. This one, I'm supposed to meet the Veil Jumpers at their camp and escort them. But I think we ran into this a little bit, and maybe some of them were dead. I actually jumped down to get there was a Fen'Harel statue over here. So I jumped into this one, Loyal Friends. This is the one who, a while back, we found the artifact had blighted them. They had sent their friend away, and they were glad they did because they got blighted. And then we found them under a blight pustule. And now we need to find the other 2. I am concerned that we've messed it up by already having kind of done this part. Yeah, there were a lot of blight boils here earlier, but we broke them. I'm not sure exactly what we should do.
What do we have here?
What do we have here? What? I just got some Fen'Harel points. Oh, did you guys see the... Hang on. Sounds like the screams of the damned now. With that upgrade I got. I like that. Oh, this is that chest. What are you? A rage demon? That looks like a rage demon. This is that chest that's been floating around above our heads for ages. Oh, maybe I can send a beam of power to it?
Aqueducts. Huh. Ancient elves had fancy plumbing.
Oh yeah, loads of people did. Let me use it. I can't. Okay. Oh, this is... If I hold very still, it's very beautiful. Also, what? Oh, that must be the people I'm looking for over there. Wow, that's crazy.
Another owl.
Another owl? Where? Where is the owl? Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Watch out.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I don't know what you're doing, but... Alright. Take my essence or whatever. Are you gonna do something?
Look at that.
Oh! I thought we were gonna have to fight something, but alright. On this just appeared, Explorer's Journal. Danger. I was wrong. These owl statues are dangerous. I think they've been booby-trapped by some nefarious force. Whatever noble purpose they once served has been twisted to ensnare foolhardy explorers like me. Beware. I don't think this was here last time.
That's the Veil Jumper camp.
This bridge.
Watch out.
What are you doing? Did she just... I think she just died.
That relic just went off. What happened to that veil jumper? He was right here. Oh, this isn't good. We need to find him.
Oh, he portaled away. That's fine. He's fine. That's it? Oh, okay. I was like, what? Anyway, this is evidence once more that what's-her-name's brother is not dead. And merely is inconvenienced. Lost in time. Gosh dang it. Okay, there it is. I thought the rift had taken me to another part of the forest, but I was wrong. I am lost, not in space, but in time. Following the river to find my way, I came across the crooked willow several meters away from the bank. Did you know the river had moved? I'll make my way to Demetta's Crossing. Perhaps there is already a settlement there and someone who can help. Marin. Someone scribbled below in another's hand. The forest toys with us. I found this in a leather pouch buried beneath the willow 2 days after Marin went missing. The pouch was a gift. It was new. Now the strings are crumbling. This is his writing, but on aged deer skin. Mana Shara Lethalin. I hope you found your way. Irulan. Doo-doo. Oh, dang. What was I... Oh, yeah. This one is good, though. I have been eyeing... I have the appearance of the Dark Shard sword, because it looks very, very cool. I do maybe like it. I mean, the Guard's Broadaxe is purple, but, like, 20% damage, and final attacks are critical if you have no potions. It's very... It is, Navarin, so I was like, I should use it, but it's like, nah. Oh. We are back here yet again. Oh boy.
One of those magical relics the veil jumpers were dealing with must be nearby.
Listen, this is why I don't think they're running around messing with things they shouldn't and like setting things off. It's pretty irresponsible in my mind. It just makes me feel very old that I say that. Where I'm like, when I was younger, it would have been veil jumper all the way, and now I'm like Mornwatch. You know. We need to have standards, as I would say.
Spatial anomaly. We can't reach that veil jumper unless we find some way around it.
Oh no! Oh hi. I mean, this one right. This one right here. Okay, I see. So I need to figure out. Oh, he's right there. I didn't see him the first time. Okay, so that one popped us out there. We shall see where the other ones pop us out. Oh, this is beautiful. This looks like, kind of like the Hanging Gardens in Zion. Except they're greener, but it's kind of the vibe. It's always fun to be able to go to like national parks and monuments and do like the, go behind the waterfall thing. Like, it's always fun. I don't think at Zion you can go behind him though. But you can go under him. Anyway, I guess we'll save this guy. Well, okay, it looks like I can just go behind him from this way. But while I was up here, there was something here I should maybe mess with. Oh! Well, hopefully that's the one I need to be looking at. Oh, I was like, what? It always makes me feel like something's being summoned. Oh. Something glittering in there.
Looks like another relic nearby. Got it.
Oh, we can get to him now. I don't know why you people keep messing with things you don't understand.
You saved me. I'm
Yeah,
saved. I'm alive.
for now.
I was working on the relic and then everything went dark and quiet. It felt like nothing and nowhere. I'll catch my breath and make my own way back to
Why?
camp.
There are others missing. We'll continue searching for them.
So, like, when he was kind of in the magic, would it just feel like there was nothing? Like, he was just like, woo, you know? And he was unable to do anything? Because I could see him, and I was like, why aren't you doing anything? Oh my gosh, it's that one I was looking at. Griffin Dig.
Must be a magical relic causing this.
Causing the rock fall? Thank you, Assam. Oh, thank you for the explosion. A hollow relic. Oh, did somebody die in here? The Veilguard died in here. Elio, I hope you find this. I fear something may happen to me. There's been a presence following me for 2 days. I cannot shake it. Be careful and warn the others. That's what Solus says when he has to send his spirit. He's like, I think she's like, he says, Ir Abalas, a sorrow. Something sorrow, you know. Oh, God, I can't remember. I'll put it up on the screen, but like. I'm so sorry. This is on the laptop mic, but I really quick had to interject and say this is all I could find, and I searched several of the lexicons online that are like available on Tumblr and on their own websites. This was the only one I could find that, well, the others agreed essentially that Anansal means like joy and triumph over something generally, and Anaste means joy, like grace, joy, something like that. So I'm not sure what the phrase means. I feel like I've heard it somewhere before from somebody else, and like somebody spoke it, I swear, in Inquisition, and I cannot think of who or where. And I even looked up Solus's dialogue with the spirit that I am referring to, the one all new fated for her in Inquisition. He doesn't say it, neither does she, as far as I can tell. But yes, so I guess this is the only one I looked at, but this translator essentially, this little like, that you could type in English on the right side, type in Elven on the right and it would show up in English on the left, right? It confirmed with the other lexicons I had read. So apparently the phrase itself means something, but it's not written down where I could find it, unfortunately. So, but it does make sense in this situation, right? Where it's like, you know, Ir Abalas, I'm sorry. I have sorrow for you, essentially. But there is in death potentially, in joy, in triumph over loss, right? Like maybe it's a well wish. It seems like a well wish for you in the beyond. Anyway, that's how I'm interpreting it. But if anybody else sees something with like more clarification, please let me know. I'm dying to know. He says that, but the spirit says something similar to him, like, please, like, you need to let me go. Like, I'm suffering the way I am, and he's like, I don't want to, but he does, but it's really sad. A map of persistent veil breaks and physicality failures in central Olathan Forest. To the uninitiated, the strangest thing about veil jumper maps is how few of them say, just run. I mean, how did you get trapped in there? You know what I mean?
Hello? Is anyone out
Oh,
there?
sick.
That's probably one of the missing veil jumpers. Let's get that barrier down. I bet one of those magical relics is close.
Yeah, this one? Oh.
Can anyone hear
Yeah,
me?
oh, okay, I was like,
We're gonna get you out.
like, yes, but she probably can't hear. Frost binding. A Kunari! Your horn's broken.
I kept calling and calling and no one came. It felt like an eternity. And the shadows were so dark. So dark.
I mean,
But I'll be alright. I'll make my own way back to the camp.
they're messing with things that they shouldn't necessarily mess with, you know? Like, I feel bad, obviously. Like, it's a horrible thing to have to deal with, but... And loss of life is no joke, but, like... I'm like, you signed up for this, you know? I think this is one of the reasons I've avoided doing the veil jumper ones. Is I'm like... When you guys are putting yourself in stupid situations, you know? Like, I get it, like, the search for knowledge and, like, secrets, like, comes at a cost, right? And, like, it comes at a risk, but part of me is just like, why? Why are you doing this? Just throwing yourself into a situation that seems doomed to failure, or not doomed to failure, but that you don't even know that much about. It's like, oh, we have manuals. I'm like, yeah, based on the deaths of people. How did you guys figure out what all those relics did? Just by like walking up and seeing animal corpses? Highly doubt it.
I bet one of those magical relics is close.
Whoa. I mean, I got a trail of bombs, essentially, that I'm dealing with here. I think this would hurt my teeth, you know, that much magic in the air. I just feel like it's something, one of those things where it's like, too much, like, electricity in the air almost would make your teeth hurt. Like, you know, I don't know.
Deactivate the relic and the barrier goes away. I
hope I don't kill you.
That's another one.
You gonna survive?
Oh, thank the creators. Did Elio send you? I have to talk to him once I return
I think
to camp.
Elio's dead.
It's so odd. I've seen relics like that before. I know how they work, but this one, it was
Cutscene's
wrong.
broken.
I think that's everyone. Let's get back to Elio.
Some of these were open places before. Then, because I came in here and got this chest before. Pretty sure. Oh, Elio's alive. That's good. That's good. With Arlathan Forest, 75% of it's done. We've gotten all the Mythal statues, almost all the Solus stuff, and the big treasure chest, and almost all the small ones too. There's like stuff over here that we need to open up, but other than that, looking pretty good. And maybe I can get this one to activate again if I pop in. Oh, I didn't think I'd be able to go on this outside line.
This is where
okay,
Taylor was headed. There's blight here. I didn't mention that.
Oh no, okay.
Related to the relic they were after, perhaps.
We've started it over, I think. Yeah.
Nor and Gus must be out here somewhere. We'll keep looking.
I think like I've already destroyed the blight boils that were here. So somehow that has affected this quest adversely. Oh well.
Dark spawn.
Oh! I actually, legit, I was just coming over here. How would we know that's Taynor for one thing? I was just coming over here to get the beacon, because I was like, okay, I'll grab it on the way, and then I'll fast travel over, because it's the only beacon I think I don't have. Like, when I was kind of perusing, and I was like, oh, let's go over here and do that.
I think that's Taylor.
I think you're right. He's pretty freaky looking. Wow. That is pretty freaky looking.
I'm so sorry, Taynor. You didn't deserve this.
You didn't.
One more veil jumper to find. The tracker Gus. Let's hope we can still save him.
Listen, I'm telling you, after reading all those sci-fi books where the scientists are always the one to get screwed over because they were messing with things that they didn't understand.
What's up there?
I get it.
By those bushes.
What? Here? why those bushes. I have no idea. Like, is she swimming up there, maybe? Oh, over here? No. Is that what's left of a person?
A collar?
Ugh.
It says Gus. Oh, wait. The tracker Tainor talked about was a nug. Oros's companion nug. Oh. Let's get you home, little one.
Oh, I didn't see a collar on the nug. But I'll believe you. Poor little guy. Honestly. Oh, how inconvenient. Oh, okay, that was not hard at all. Thought it was gonna be one of those, you have to come back later things. Nice, I did like that helmet. I thought it looked very cool. Well, okay, notes on a mystery substance. From a scroll found in the ruins translated from Elven by Balara. I have begun my test in earnest of the substance Artrahel brought back. To properly test its efficiency, I thought it prudent to see what effect it might have on another. Given his position, I of course chose Artrahel. He is unwitting, of course, as has always been the case with him. Impressively, despite its anti-magic properties, it seems to have filled Artrahel with renewed vim and vigor. How curious. I will continue to monitor him to record whether the change is permanent, but regardless, it is quite promising to see such profound results at such an early stage. In the same hand as the other set of notes. This is probably Gillenon experiment. I was like, Artrahel, I think we've heard before. And this definitely sounds like the way one of the Avenurists would talk about their people, like the people they use. Interesting. Well, let's just head on back and drop off 2 quests.
I hope Tainor is alright. I haven't seen her in days.
Why did I put that there? What is that? Like a little relic? What was it? Why did I put that there? I don't understand. Give it back. What was it? Place what? Oh, the nug?
That's Gus. I wondered where he was. Haven't seen Oros or Tainor in a while either. I'm sorry. Gus was the only one I could save.
Okay, good.
Oh, creators have mercy. Poor Gus. Do you think he understands? I suppose I'll look after him now. Oros wouldn't want him to be lonely. Thank you, Rook.
You're welcome. People get oddly attached to the nugs in this game. It is funny.
I found most of your friends, but one didn't make it. I'm sorry.
We all know the risks, but it's still difficult when someone gets hurt. There's one last relic out there we never found. If you come across it, be careful. I think someone's meddling with the magic in Arlethan.
I'll try to be safe.
I mean, didn't we know that? Hasn't that been like fully established? Ooh, nice. That someone's out here messing with the magic, aka the gods, the Avenurists. Do I have enough to level you up and buy your appearance?
Plenty of ways to spend your coin here.
What? Even after all that, I don't have enough. Alright, I think this one probably. We haven't done much, honestly. At least I've done almost an hour of recording, but it's probably not going to be a super long episode, so I'm going to look at other things. Where we've done everything we can, really. Minrathis. This will be an interesting party. I'm gonna try to run out to Treviso and do some quests. Like, highly edited. Oh wait, first, oh God, how could I forget? We are actually gonna go to the house. That's part of the reason I was doing this, was in case we had dialogue I needed to get. Oh, new missives. Those damn relics. Rook, the Vault Overseer, makes sure someone always has an eye on the relics she helped us bring back. He gives me a dirty look whenever I try to get close. He even hissed at me one time. I suppose we can't take the risk. Someone definitely did something to make them even more dangerous. We're not sure who they are or why they did it. An enemy of the Veil Jumpers? Someone dedicated to chaos? Either way, a lot more of us would be dead if you hadn't come along when you did. So thank you. You're welcome. An update on Gus. Dear Brooke, thank you for figuring out what happened to Taynor and Oros. Gus is adjusting to life without them, I think. Eating well, and me and the other Veil Jumpers play with him when we can. He still screams if I try to remove Oros' old backpack from his hutch. You ever heard Nug scream? It's bone-chilling. If it sounds like a bunny rabbit, it sounds like a woman being murdered in the woods, and I'm not exaggerating. Things have been terrible lately, but having Gus run helps me get through it. He really does put a smile on everyone's face. Thank you again for bringing him home. You're so welcome. I really am glad to help. Like, you know? It's easy enough. It just hurts my eyes. See? Look at this. Look at this. Time to dialogue. Maybe not everywhere, but... God. Ugh, what? Apparently there is time to dialogue everywhere. I'm gonna need to come back again.
No, I know. It doesn't make any sense, but it works.
Wouldn't the connection to the lyrium cause...
The veil to rupture? Not if you're careful. Really, really careful.
Rook, good to see you. Belara was telling me about one of the artifacts she carved.
He's so kind.
Her manipulation of the Hylic spheres put some circle mages I know to shame.
Oh, that's so nice. Really?
Belara, repairing the Illuvian network alone is worth a thesis.
Yeah, at the very least. And she knows big words. No, yeah, and she's, well, I guess she might be a, what do you call it? An apostate, a mage who's not within a circle. If she's Dalish, then, yeah.
Have you run into anything like it before?
Not at all. The principles are familiar, but the application, the finesse. Though admittedly, my interests lie more with the spirits. Look to Belara for elven magic expertise.
And yeah, but it's nice to have two different experts on different subjects. Like such a wide array of things that are associated with the Fade. It does make sense to have multiple experts. Yeah, yeah, positive.
You were here, what, 5 minutes? And you had that thing fixed?
And it's quite a complex mechanism.
Well, thank you.
That said, I've noticed you working at all hours on that artifact.
Really? I don't think it's all hours.
And you're either the first to wake, or you simply aren't sleeping some nights.
Thank you, Professor, but I'm fine. Mostly.
That was really reassuring until mostly.
In between the two? It's hard. I've never had a chance like this. This kind of access to knowledge.
It's consuming.
It's Stolas' old home. I want to learn as much as I can.
I understand.
And we've time to learn it. But in order to do that, you must take care of yourself.
It is nice to have somebody who's a bit like older and then like measured, you know, and is like he's not dad energy, he's definitely professor energy, you know what I mean? Even so, I'm gonna say.
Not that Solus should be any kind of example. But even he slept. You can too.
Sometimes I can't. Fall asleep, I mean. My thoughts get in the way.
Perhaps I can help.
With sleeping?
Yes, I can teach you some breathing exercises. The ones we show initiates.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
Of course. We must look out for one another.
He's so
and
kind.
And thank you too, Rook.
Anytime.
He's so
okay,
kind.
I am going to relax. Right away.
That is...
But first, I had another question.
I thought you might.
Well, this is so nice for her to have like a mentor-ish figure, you know? She obviously needs encouragement. She's very talented. Just, needs a little bit more positivity, or a little bit more affirmation, maybe. Communal notes on the Lighthouse. Thank you for your notes, Balara. You've discovered fascinating things about these artifacts. Emmerich. Thanks, Professor. I wish I knew more about the Lighthouse itself. The ancient elves crafted a lot of places right inside the Fae, but this one's so calm. You really think it likes company? Balara. Yes, from the way the etheric flow bends to the pulse of this place, the Lighthouse is shielding us from the stronger currents. Without it, we'd attract dangerous company in the Fade. Emmerich. Did Solus build this place himself? How old is it? So many mysteries, Balara. Speaking of which, wherever did this stain come from, Emmerich? Sorry, coffee spilled on an artifact went off, Balara. Let us begin a fresh page. Emmerich. Cute! Oh, and the elven people have something to say, apparently, also. Oh. A lighthouse spirit. I'm starting to wonder if the lighthouse might be alive. There's almost a heartbeat, I'd call it, a rhythm to how things happen and move. I asked the professor about it, and he told me about something called a genus loci. Genus loci, the spirit of a place. Spirits are attracted to emotion, right? And a place that has a lot of emotion tied up with it, that's going to attract an especially strong spirit. And there's a feeling like something's watching us, but not in a bad way, more comforting than anything, and that's nice. I want to see if I can speak to it. Not sure how I do that. Going to ask the professor about it. I'm assuming it's the caretaker. Can nobody else see the caretaker? Or is there like a separate spirit? If it is a separate spirit, it's probably a hope spirit. That's what Felisan said.
I talked with those shadow dragon friends and Nevs.
Nice.
About the gender stuff. There's a lot of it. Gender stuff. Maybe good.
There's a lot of stuff. That's good. I'm glad. I'm so glad. I did see her notes. Oh my gosh. Look, do you see? I am so short. I'm so short compared to her. Compared to she is. I don't know what I was trying to say. Let's see. So, potentially non-binary? Maybe we go with that. We'll see. She'll tell us. I don't think I can level. Nev and what's his name? Lucanus, I think, are probably chatting about terrible trauma.
Nev, tell the shadow dragons to consider any supplies they need already paid for, and I'll cut down what Venatori I can.
You don't have to.
It could have been Treviso. Consider this done.
It's only fair. Honestly, I feel like these two would have issues they would need to work. Not issues in like a bad way, but in like a... There'd be like a relief and guilt on one end, you know, like for one person. And the other one would probably still have like, you know, like an understanding, but maybe a slight resentment, but like not in like a bad way, because it's like I get it. Like, but I wish my home could have been saved too, you know? Suspicious. Oh!
Okay, that's enough.
Children.
Quiet now.
We were trying a play date with the children.
Fine. Who wants a treat?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what? I need to ask.
I didn't know Manfred could eat.
Not sure if he knows either, but it worked.
Let's see what he does with it.
Yeah, if I had a treat. That was just a little white lie to quell the riot.
Are you sure it's little to them?
Yeah.
Oh, now you've done it. Manfred won't be denied.
Come on, guys, give me a break. Rook?
This is so funny. He'd be like, we should be like, where's Emmerich? You know, his child is acting out. But it's Asan. Manfred's taking cues from Asan. So it's like, Davrin, yours is the one who's causing the issues here. That's so funny. It's so cute. I believe in you.
I'm sure a big strapping warden like you can handle a cat and a misfit skeleton.
I can.
What if Manfred bites?
Huh?
Nah, it's probably just baby molars. This all sounds like too much fun for me.
What? No.
Wait, you can't just leave me with it.
Good luck with that.
He looks so, he's like, oh no. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. I love that. run over to Emmerich and be like, Emmerich, you need to come get your kid. That is too funny. I didn't realize it was Manfred over there. And Harding's in her room, so I'll go poke her.
Hey, Rook.
Alright, nothing. Some of them are like, listen, we're worn out. I don't know why the music stops when I go into the menu. I find that odd. It just like abruptly cuts off. Alright, we will do Treviso next. I want to do this one first, if I can. And then we have freaking... We have some Ravain things we can do. Just the Dragon class, and... we could look at the Hall of Valor. I don't necessarily want to do like, oh, the fight in an arena. I hate arena fights. Horizon... I know Horizon Forbidden West for sure did it, and I did not do them ever. I think maybe once it forced me to, and in order to progress the story, because they always gotta make you do something once, and I just was like, ugh, I hate doing it. I just don't like it usually, and it just feels very like fetch questy, and it's like, I don't want to do it. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. I am gonna maybe go. My eyes are starting to close, but I want to keep playing, but I'm like, I don't know how much longer I can keep playing. We are going to go to Treviso. Yes, this is the party I wanted for that. I don't think I brought these two out together. It'll be interesting to take Tash to Treviso. Ostensibly, it would be interesting to bring Tash to Treviso as a Canary, but we'll see if it'll actually do anything.
Who told you all these stories about Antiva and Crows?
Yes!
My mother. She told stories about everything the Crows did when the Qunari invaded Antiva. The Crows got a reputation for killing Qunari.
That was hundreds of years ago.
And now the Antam invaded Antiva again. Aren't the Crows doing the same thing?
I suppose we are. We're not strangling them with their own arm ropes, though.
They probably tied them right.
It's like, well, maybe you would if they freaking... And I guess, you know, if you somehow lose all your weapons and things go very awry, you can always use the arm ropes. I wish the blight would go away now that I cleared it out, you know? I do like Antiva every time we're here. Search sunken Treviso. Oh, I remember that part. Wait. I was there and I inadvertently killed a bunch of Antam. I thought I could have not killed them.
Yes? Nothing.
Oh? The drama. So she's like, yes, like so fast, right? Like, oh yeah, and he's like, nothing. I'ma just do it. Just say it. Say, hey, you want to go out to drink sometime when we're off of work, you know, and chilling and everything.
So what other kinds of stories did your mother tell you about the Crows?
Let's see. Crows would come through the house at night and kill children who weren't in bed.
Of course.
Of course.
And they would poison cookies in the jar. But only some of them. That's why you had to ask your mother before getting one.
I'm sensing a theme.
Yeah. So the Crows were a convenient boogeyman for her. That is funny. Can I just... Yay! Can't wait till I find evidence that cousin is freaking betraying all of them. But this is the quest where...
The Antam make demands, friends, but so do the Crows.
Let our guests enjoy our hospitality.
A house of chance, perhaps. A fine restaurant, an inn.
There will always be a crow to show the Antam our cherished custom.
I'm so happy. So
Nice
happy.
market. A lot of good food smells.
A sacrifice. A Grey Warden laid to rest. The joint. Oh, I remember seeing these, but I will buy this one.
I love meeting new
I
clients.
can afford the mementos now.
Try the aluvia carilla. My old husband used to say they made him sleepy, but they tasted alright to me.
What a weird thing to say. I think they're alright. They tasted fine to me.
You crows have no idea the burden you place on this city and its officials.
He's just...
You don't get to tell a crow how to serve. We save a dozen lives for each that we take.
way to greet people
The
is
Anton could kill
Andaran
thousands
Artichoke.
because of your
It's such a
theatrics.
pretty language.
Okay, what's going on here?
You were proficient against the dragon, despite circumstances.
It's still out there.
It is, and if the occupation was broken, I'd be on its trail. Never abandon a contract. Not your own, not another crow's.
Okay. What?
Come to make more trouble? Can't you crows contain yourselves to the diamond?
I'm not a crow.
It's not your business, but I'm not a crow.
Then you should be more selective about the company you keep.
You literally...
Responding to the butcher requires a properly appointed leader. One who will make proper decisions.
Oh.
Treviso requires governance, not games.
So you're the traitor. Okay, sick. So this person is the traitor. They are trying to push for a more centralized form of governance, aka a governor type, instead of a merchant prince or fake king or whatever. This one wants to control things. It has been doing stuff.
Can I help you find anything?
Can I?
We've got a key in.
Yeah, I didn't buy anything, but you're welcome.
The Antam eat, do they not? Surely they don't expect us to skimp on the cream and our white sauce.
I can imagine. Also, it's wild to me that that guy's like, oh, the crust. Also, my thing is, I was trying to say when they were talking, this person, is that they have crow feathers on their... I'm pretty sure those are crow feathers. Yeah, those are crow feathers. Which I get it, like, crows are kind of a symbol of, like, Antiva, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're talking a big game, but, like, look at them, like, leaning in on me. Oh my gosh. What? Yeah, we're gonna have a stare-off. But, like, I don't know. It really does look like we're having a stare-off. Oh my gosh. If it was a romance, it'd be funny, but let's see. It looks like we're having a fight. Hang on. This is actually so funny. Listen, I could take you out so fast. That's really funny. But I just think it's wild that they're like, I don't know, actively back-talking the crows in their house. To be fair, the crows won't just kill people.
Tom, take me from Seheron. Now say not need healer. Than a basto. What way?
Hey, Bakra Kantori Diamond.
Okay.
Zablokratea Tash sent me. Feshazito.
Okay, I was curious if she would say, like, when I heard her talking, I was like, I wonder if it'd be nice if Tosh could respond, and because the woman's asking what's, like, her path, like, the Kuhn sets you in a path and you're supposed to walk out your whole life, but the Antam took her and then left her behind, and then now she's like, I don't know my path anymore, and so apparently Tosh is saying, go to the Kantori Diamond and you can get help there. I hope they do. Ooh, I think is this the one I'm using? It is 30% leech during siphoned. Okay, this one has been fun to use.
And herbs to help your body find the perfect balance.
Yeah, and I just took a sash that lets me suck the life out of people. Thank you. Whatever herbs you put in there are very useful. Nothing speaks to my aura, thank goodness.
I've got good stuff all over.
Thank you again for your effort against the dragon. Shame we didn't get the kill.
It's still a danger.
Interesting to be able to talk to them about it, though.
The Hamantam, as if serving them drinks was a joy.
Look at this
We get to our customers now.
Stayed until dawn. Only one patron.
I love that.
The rest.
Oh, hello. Yeah, that seems pretty typical.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Preparing for battle?
Preparing for battle. Oh, I didn't like the Wanderer's long coat. Ooh. That looks cool. Also cool. Just gonna, what else? What do you want me to do with my money?
All our clothing is resistant to bloodstains.
Oh, this guy is definitely a crow. Like, look at his armor. All our clothing is resistant to bloodstains. I would be like...
Their heads down, a grateful Treviso is free of the blight. Perhaps someday it will be free of other things.
Like, Antom? Anyway, I'd have to ask Lucanus about the resistant to bloodstains fabric. I'd be like, no, for real though? The shops in Antiva have been really good. I think they have the most, except for maybe Minrathis. Aw, little kitty. Little kitties. The writer of this note has pressed their pen down heavily. P. I need to see you again urgently. I dare not say what it's about in open words. The rest is in an unknown cipher.
Wine glasses? Like people were toasting a
Hey,
deal.
you.
Not a vintage I've seen on any crow table. But that means little if they were keeping a low profile or have poor taste in wine.
Okay. This is why I bring him on, because it's like, I don't know, man. You tell me what's wrong with this situation, you know? What do you have?
My grandfather was a tailor for the crows. The Antam killed him,
Ooh.
but I am here, and so are the crows. Treviso will be free.
Okay. Dexterous leathers. Embellished assassin's jacket. I want it. I want those two. And I want this. I might already have versions of these, but like...
I can make any adjustments you need.
I'm just gonna buy them, just in case. You know, I don't know. How can I be sure? I have to buy them. Ah, that was not what I wanted to do. What do I have? Okay, good. Oh.
The Drowned District has had other names, but none stuck. Antivans love drama.
Hope people in Treviso know how to swim.
They are in a canal town. If you don't know how to swim, you'll die. Like, you don't go swimming in the canals for fun, but you would teach your children in case they fell into the canal how to swim. You know? This looks comfy, cozy, with a nice view. S, find me where we had our first rendezvous. Discretion, always. The rest is in an unknown cipher. Is this love?
Another secret note between a crow and a Venatori.
Are they like betraying each other's people for love, you know? There's a bunch of Antam up there. You see that? A bunch of Tavashas up there. Along the wall. This would be, it's actually good to bring Tash, because she's good against the Antam and dragons. As secrecy is paramount, as you should know, meet me here. Hey,
That's our third note by
read
these
this.
crow and Venatori spies.
Read it.
Half of these letters are written in a cipher I can't make out. Let's talk to Chance.
SMP. What's the name of your cousin? Just curious.
Had to lie low since the Antam raided my shop. But Viago said you were good people.
Oh. Sure, totally. The Great Axe of Arlathan. It looks really nice. Oh, some of these descriptions are really good.
Appreciate well-crafted blade.
The Antam technically have their souls in a blade that they're given when they're given the name Antam. That's probably not still canon, though.
Spy on me, all you will only see me representing this city as I should.
Gossip.
Who says you're worth spying on?
I just assume that is what you crows do.
You don't know us, but I know
I've got
you.
goods from all over.
Why are you just standing here, and why are you just standing here? Now they're having a staring contest.
I heard crows can do a special move that stops their enemies.
Yeah, it's called stabbing.
Stab.
No! Like with a finger! Poking someone to disrupt the rhythm of their blood flow.
That's a
That
monk.
sounds far more complicated than using a dagger.
He's like, it's not that hard. You just have to practice over and over, you know? You have to be quick and smart. Hello? Any...
How's my throwing?
All right, I guess.
She's like, no, that's not what I wanted to hear.
Are you part of a guild of trainers?
It is less organized but more formal than a guild. As an heir, I'm left with both means and duty.
But who do you work for?
I don't work. I serve. A frustrating answer, I know, but the only one you'll get.
Is she the one from Inquisition? Like, I don't know if I've already asked that, but is she the one who teaches you how to be an assassin in Inquisition? She might be. Is that... Oh, okay.
Chance? We found notes from the Crow and Venatori spies, but part of them are in code.
He looks like Inigo Montoya.
Thank you. This may yet help trace their movements.
I don't get to do it.
Give me a while to break the cipher on these letters.
Oh, nice. I wanted to be able to investigate. Oh. How? I guess we haven't achieved Hero of Veilguard status for any? No. Hang on. I don't think any of us have achieved it yet. Wow. I mean, I'm kind of feeling like, I guess, I don't know, I kept thinking I was maybe getting close to the end of the game. I don't think I am, but I keep getting nervous that I am. But maybe I still have quite a ways to go, which is kind of good for me, personally. Because, like, you know, hopefully you get to have the Veilguard thing for a while, and usually you get your romance, like, solidified at least halfway through the game, you know, and then you can have that going for you for the rest of it. I don't know. Everybody else has been playing so much faster than I have, but yeah, I would hope you would get to have fun a little longer than just, you know, a couple missions with the Veilguard status. I'm just thinking of the dragon fight. I'm trying to, although I haven't been using the dragon's roar and the dragon's fight really, but this is just really useful for everything else. But she gets to do fire damage to affected enemies, so that is nice. Okay, we have to find the art gallery.
Here, I should have. Once we deal with the Banshee, I'll let you know.
As if the crows needed further incentive. Nothing new.
Once we deal with the Aventry, I don't know, she sounded like she was being coy in a fun way. Okay, we're going to an art gallery to talk to the proprietor. I think I'll bring Nev, honestly. This feels like a Lucanus Nev mission. This other one probably was a Lucanus Nev mission also, but you know. Yee. This feels very Assassinate too. I definitely, like, it's not been like an overabundance of Assassin's Creed vibes, and I'm
I
thinking
think that art
specifically
merchant with information on the Anton lives near here.
like Ezio era, you know. But that seat running through with that music from the Antom in a city that looks like this, I'm like, Ezio. I miss you, Ezio. I could just play a game with you in it, but I still miss you.
Hello? Are you alright?
Anton ended up in my own tunnel. Then the brutes left to get more reinforcements against a single woman.
I don't know if I believe that.
Didn't know the Antom had such strong opinions on art.
Yeah.
Done.
I don't know if I've been...
Come in, please.
I think this is a trap. Well, can I look at your art gallery first? Is this gonna be finally new art? Some of them are. These are, like, some of the portraiture is new. I think all the portraiture is new. Oh, hey, an elven door. Sick. If she has that in here, she knows more than she's letting on. This is an old Orlesian painting, though. We've had this for ages. These guys are new, or at least updated versions. I'm stuck. This is the Inquisitor's chair, which it would be so interesting to think that, yes, this would actually be something that would be painted and passed around, you know, potentially, as like a reminder. I don't know where that is. A coastal? Is that Kirkwall? No. Oh, don't mind me. Alright, well, you have, I think, the full panoply of new art that we are afforded in paintings. Your outfit is sick. Holy cow. Do I have one like that now? That would be so nice, honestly.
My saviors, welcome!
Why does only...
Viago said you had information on the Antom.
One entrance.
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my
Why
gallery.
didn't they just kill you?
Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures.
So, Nazis.
And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antom are up to.
Oh, okay. Sell me paintings? Ooh. I'm like, so many things. Let's see. Oh my gosh, he's level 6. Like, relationship, whatever. That's cool. He is my highest. I think it helps that I saved a city, and I've been flirting with him.
Look around.
Oh, is this... Nope. I was like, is it decor... Oh. An Orlesian marble sculpture of Andraste mourning for those lost. Oh, is that what... So that is an Orlesian sculpture with her holding it up over her head? Oh no, this is just generic Andraste. Like, a symbol on the front. Andraste is embodying the light of dawn clad in gold. No thank you. An Anderfell's folk song. Mosaic of ancient elven design seems to be part of a larger arrangement. Sure. I like to have options. The earliest style of elven carving, the simple made permanent, a balm to soothe children and other new mortals, when all its in existence has been revealed as temporary. Interesting. And other new mortals. When all else in existence has been revealed as temporary. Perhaps if you thought you lived you lived forever and then all of a sudden you didn't. This is something for that. Interesting.
I hope Dear Viago can make next week's exhibition.
Me too. I totally. I'm gonna open your back wall. Yeah, don't worry about it. What is that? It's pretty. Oh, who are you? I still don't know who you are. Besides the fact that you look like Mythal. And why do I hear Antom over here? Whoa. So he has that one equipped. This is the one with the yeah, with the cape. Ugh. It's very good. Very, very good. Thank you for new clothes for Lucanes. I appreciate it. I am the kindest. I really am. I was like, where did I go wrong? Oh. A new spot. Oh, is this just the other side of the market? Okay. I have spent more on Antiva than I have anywhere else. It's too bad.
Alright. We should talk to the market master if we want to learn why Antom are stealing pieces of art.
Also, it just sounds very Nazi to me, right? Where it's like trying to take valuable things, and like hoard them and hide them away so that you could either burn them or break them or like keep them for yourself, because only you would not be tainted by whatever free will thing is being said by the art or whatever. Or, you know, weird ancient technology secrets. But what I think here is I think the Antom are being told by Elgaron and Gillenane is to find elven artifacts of a certain type. Potentially. Something elven related that they want. Without being specific.
Hello. This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antom stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stores. You might learn something about our Antom art collectors.
They're like, this is bad for business.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone
Oh,
off.
this is a perfect squad for this, honestly. Although, to be fair, I don't think Lucanes is good at blending in sometimes, you know?
Busy as anything, but no help to be found anywhere.
The Antom have scared people off. But the crows are after him. You'll see.
How's business?
I'm so subtle.
Can't complain.
Oh, okay. Despite it being in the middle of an occupation, you're like, nah, it's good. Oh, a frame.
But I mean, Antom, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Antom who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Right here?
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
We're missing a piece of the picture with the Antom.
It cannot be for coin. There are faster ways to fill their coffers.
But merchants said they're stockpiling stolen art at a camp in the Drowned district. Let's start
I
there.
love my armor so much. It's so good. These two are perfect for it, honestly. And again, I tend to play... Well, I don't know. I don't know how I can't really say...
Is this what you call acting for Treviso? Is this all you do?
Someone must supervise and make sure paperwork is filed. You can't trust people to just do things.
I mean, you should.
You can't trust some people.
I mean, only if you hire stupid people that you can't trust, ostensibly, you would hire people who know what they're doing, so you wouldn't have to micromanage. Seems like what a pain. Anyway, I have totally forgotten. Are you wearing an assassin's hood? This person is wearing an assassin's hood. This white one specifically. You're wearing a regular hood. This is an assassin's hood, though. I see you. Back to the Drowned district. So much happening over there. Oh, I was thinking. I like to play with I like my companions to be like the calm, sort of methodical ones. For my, not my hawk, my for my shepherd, that worked really well because she was sort of the calm, methodical sort too, and they just like the vibe went well. But it's nice to have them too with characters that are a little more upbeat because it helps bring balance, you know. Ah, almost drowned.
We're close to that camp where the Anton took that merchant's store and sculptures.
I'll make this quick.
Whoa. I just realized that, like, they can gain overwhelm, weak, or sundered status due to other things kind of happening, and then you can combo with it still. Despite, I thought you could only combo if you did them at the same time, you know? But it looks like you can do it separate, and it only took, like, what, 50 plus hours to figure that out? Like this. Weekend, I can combo. Very interesting.
Let's look around for that store account, or any sign of what the Anton are doing with it.
Oh, is this gonna be that room that I was like, what is the point of this room? I'll probably have to come back later. Oh.
Nothing here.
It's just some barrels. But we sure gave it a whirl. Also, I don't know why it changed. I don't know why it keeps changing. Like, I go in and, like, rearrange some things for other people and, like, don't touch mine at all. And then all of a sudden, my ability's back to being the smash one on the ground. And I'm like, why? You wouldn't put paintings in a barrel.
Still nothing.
I mean, I guess
Strange.
roll them up.
You'd think a few statues would stand out.
That's true, they did have statues too. Why are we looking in little barrels for statues and paintings?
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art.
I've got a hunch we should check with him again.
Yeah? The one that we eavesdropped on? You think he was lying? It is nice to see Treviso doing well. I liked it from the start. So, I don't know, I guess I do feel okay about... Like, it would be really sad if this city was in bad shape. I don't know, like, the market just seems so much more like... Everything seems so much more lively here, so to see it not lively
supposed to be doing in times of occupation
would be sad.
You're not fighting the Anton.
I liaise. For all that the Anton are violent, the butcher can at least be...
I liaise.
You'd make deals with invaders.
If it secured what Treviso needed to survive, yes, I would.
Andoran Atishan, don't Andoran Atishan me. You don't know nothing. Yeah? A note, huh? And tell the other Venatori to watch for people sniffing about. I don't want to jeopardize our arrangement with the Anton. The magical components they're asking for are rare, but they've delivered us some of Treviso's brightest artwork. The collectors back home are very pleased. The next exchange will be in the Anton camp in the center of the city. I'll find you after. So somebody is taking art. They're stealing art from an occupied Antiva, which is a city of art and love and wine and all kinds of things, goods, and giving them to somebody not Antivan. In exchange, wait, so the Anton are taking paintings and trading them for rare magical components. Wild. Also crazy that there's
that merchant who said the Anton stole his artwork. He's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
So he sent us off on a chase.
Ah.
Should have seen it coming.
He did pause.
The note said the Anton were trading. Okay.
Uh-oh.
We're close to the camp where Anton were trading with the Venatori for magical components.
This is why I try not to sprint when people are talking, because I'm worried I will mess it up. Or like, I'll just hold still sometimes. Oh, now I have to fight you. Wowie.
Impressive, Ned.
Believe in...
Docking's ready.
Oh. I did not even see that one back there.
Redouble your effort.
What? Still? Ancient Tevinter artifacts. Do not be so afraid of magic. We must throw off the superstitions which yoke just under the kiln. The Venatori's enchanted powders and crystals have already produced wonderful new effects in the Gatlock. More power, more displacement, a heat like dragon's fire, but it is not ready. I have gone for burn sal. The Venatori and I will find the correct mixtures soon.
This note is about Gatlock, that Kunari blasting powder. The Antam are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
That's very bad.
Well, look at what they can achieve when they work together.
This is kind of wild.
We must go to Day and Viago with this as soon as possible.
It is
agreed.
Very wild that the Venatori and the Kunari Talbashop are working together. Like two groups that you would not expect to get in bed with each other.
Has your friend tried another break for the Illuvian?
No, but if you see him, me.
You got it.
Kill him or stop him? Please just stop him. It's a good thing he makes it obvious when he's taken over. He's like, like a golem.
Nice weather.
It's weather.
Oh, we're at that stage now. We're at that stage in the conversation.
How long have you been training assassins?
The role was passed to me about a decade ago. Many changes took place during the subsequent years.
A decade!
Before that, I think I tended sheep. When you become an heir, the first death is your own.
A decade ago is when the Inquisitor was trained.
Have a look.
Yes.
Keep my stores full.
Let's rank up. I think you had stuff I wanted. Ooh. I might actually have to sell my valuables to you, actually. I was not going to, but I had been spending so much money, and now I can buy these things. 700 for the Antivan theme. Alas. This is the one that I saw that I think that I saw on the street that I really liked that the guy was wearing. I should probably upgrade his weapons. Plumage of the Mad Crow. On perfect dodge, fire a feather projectile at a random target that does 150 physical damage and applies necrosis. Wow. Very cool. I think I will. I will buy that thing. Perfect.
I'm always open.
I am like maybe 100 or less away from getting the Antivan Crows all the way up to the next level.
Your tone has much improved since we last argued.
Excuse me. I wasn't aware it was my tone that was at issue.
That's all right. I'm sure you'll pay closer attention from now on.
See? This is why we split. We got back together and split.
I was gonna say, there's something there. That makes sense, though.
Good news?
No.
The Venatori are helping the Antam make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
Yeah.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The Crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antam's first targets.
Yeah, right here in this building. Oh, did I get... Oh, I bet you. I have it now, even though I can't buy anything. I just got missives. Dearest Rook, a wonderful thing. The Crows have recovered some of the Trevisian artwork stolen by the Antam. Viago and Thea told me all about it when I had them over for dinner. Those loutish Antam were about to take their ill-gotten goods by boat to Minrathis. Can you imagine? Selling the jewels of our artistry to some Boris Magister's parlor. Oh, to Minrathis. The Venatori were probably... It wasn't even some Magister. It was probably a Venatori. Luckily, Viago's compatriots put an end to it. My heart felt 3 times lighter when I learned that, and I am sure yours does too. You and your friends take care, darling. Thank you for being very attached to me. Apparently. It just bothers me. Every time I don't know why, when I look at them in the main screen, if this happens for the weapons or for the armor or for anything, I will look at them when it prompts me to in the main screen, and then it still doesn't act like I've read it. And that is a little annoying. I'm gonna go look and see the merchant and stare at all the things I can't buy, like that new suit of armor. That is not an armor that I should probably buy.
I keep the crows well stocked.
Yeah.
You're welcome to it.
Thank you. We did it. We did it. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised. At the beginning, I was really gunning for the crows. So, and plus, they have the. More on Watch, I have the bonus of getting more approval with them faster because I am more on Watch, and Antiva and Crows, I have the bonus of saving their city. So. What? Oh, I'm only level 3? No! That's okay. It's probably for the best. Am I really? Yeah, oh. Oh, max 4. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I have to... Now, if I want to get... Oh, if I want to get, like, the full upgrade, I would have to get full approval at this point. Interesting. Okay.
Safe travels.
Oh, these are cool. I like these statues a lot. Let us go back to the lighthouse and see if anybody has anything for us. Anything to say, because apparently I need to be going back way more.
What do you do when you finish?
I was like, chit-chat?
I think that's great. And maybe grab a bite to eat, then take notes on anything that feels like a loose end.
A short-lived celebration.
What can I say? The work doesn't always tie up when you think it does. I guess that's less true for you, when the target's dead.
The contract's done. Though sometimes they're not as dead as you think.
You didn't stab them well enough? God, I love that outfit on him. And God, I love this outfit on her. Also, I like that she's like super dedicated to her work, right? Like, I don't know. I was worried because sometimes the detective types can be like just, you're a little ridiculous and you're like at least like noir types, you know? But I like her. I like her a lot. She's really dedicated to her work. And like, not like, I don't know, not weird about it. Just like, somebody's got to do it and I'm good at it, you know? And I like helping people, you know? I like that. I like it a lot. One of these days I will romance her. I think the only ones I really felt like I really wanted to romance in Inquisition was Solus, obviously. I did actually start a Cullen romance afterwards because I was so brokenhearted by Solus that I was really actually having a hard time. I was like, how could this happen to me? And yeah. Then I did Cullen because it was a balm for the soul because he's kind of like a Disney prince, right? Never finished it, but I enjoyed what I did play of it. And then I did the full one with Dorian. And Dorian was one that I was like, I definitely need to romance him because he was a very, like, I really liked him as a character with my Inquisitor, my first Inquisitor. And I was like, they're best friends, right? Like, it's easy to do. Dorian's written to be your best friend, essentially. But, like, it was just, the way it was handled was so nice. It was just so great. Blackwall was actually, when my initial run, I was torn between Solus and Blackwall. So, Dorian, Solus, Blackwall were really the ones I really wanted. And Cullen was just sort of a easy Disney prince, not problematic romance.
I wish I could breathe fire.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
It just feels like the kind of thing that could be useful, you know?
Sometimes it helps to burn through stuff.
I wonder if we could make it go further or hotter. How long can you hold your breath?
Not long. Healers say it's because breathing fire hurts my lungs.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah. She's she can do something that most people can't, but she's not necessarily optimized for it, I think. I thought they were going to be talking about the art on the wall, and they're like, she's like, so, breathing fire.
up, Rook. I'm here if you need me.
And I literally, it brings me great peace and comfort to come in here and hear his voice. So I feel like my Rook would just need a touch base, you know. I need a touch base. Let's see. Oh, what's Hassan doing? The thing is what's his name? Davrin's always like, you know, oh, the things he eats, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you could just go to the kitchen. They're right there. Lucanus always has something going, you know what I mean? Like, there's always food in there. Apparently we had so much salted meat. Although too much salt's probably bad for the baby. I don't think I can level you up yet.
Strength earns
Nope.
mastery.
Also buying you upgrades in the world. Memories of people.
This is actually not too bad.
For what?
Yeah? Being
Getting rid of
outside?
evidence. After an assassination, some clients don't want a body hanging around. Too many questions.
You just dump it out here in the Fade?
You would never know.
I would.
That can be dealt with.
You wouldn't know.
Here's the part where I back away slowly.
I don't know. I don't know who I'd put money on. I put money on Davrin because he has a son. It's 2 against 1. Oh my gosh, the baby. Oh, hang on. This is gonna be perfect. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be perfect. It's so cute. Oh, the two men of the squad vying for my affections. Or rather, I'm the one vying for their affections, but you know. Okay, now, if I... Oh, God, I almost messed that up. If I get rid of... Oh, no, it doesn't work in the Fade. No, I was going to just try to get me in a song. Yeah, let's see. Oh, this is so cute. He's got his eyes closed. Oh, I'm going to cry. Now, if only you two weren't hovering back there. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. And she looks happier in this one. I would like to get rid of those two so it could be just me and Hassan, but you know, having 2 attractive men in the background is not a bad thing, so. How do you pick? I've had more opportunity to spend time with Davrin lately, so I think I'm doing, what was it? Recency bias? But Tosh, too, you know? I'm like, Tosh, so fun. I think she's so cute, but I guess she's a little young. I don't know. I'm gonna keep flirting until I figure it out, you know?
You call Manfred Fred?
Oh,
Sure.
she does?
He walked into my office. I said, Fred, can I call you Fred? He nodded. Seemed happy about it. If he doesn't like it...
Oh, Manfred doesn't mind. He quite likes you. Does the diminutive imply a certain level of comfort with the necromantic arts?
Interesting.
It shows a certain level of comfort with your friend. The rest of it, well, that depends.
On what?
On what the mage using it is up to.
As is any magic, honestly. But I would hope that Emmerich would make friends with Nev and others. Everyone's a bit recalcitrant with him because of the necromancy. But I just want everyone to be friends, and he's so friendly. Balara, though, adores him, as far as I can tell. Harding's just kind of keeping off to herself. Well, nobody had anything timed for me, so hopefully I haven't missed too much.
How's it going?
I feel like I was coming back on a fairly regular basis, but I got caught up at doing the faction stuff for a while. And I think probably the reason I've had more Davrin stuff lately is because he's a newer acquisition, and I just worry that like I missed some of Lucana's stuff. Like when I had him and I was coming back for a while and then I like left. You know? I wonder if it's like timed and like although I do wonder if it's like a built-in timer, like, and even if you don't see it, it will still trigger and then like die out. But like if you it only will trigger a timer if you see that it is a timed dialogue. I don't know if it's that specific. Yeah. And by the time I get around to seeing this, any comments from this video, it will be so long in the future, guaranteed. Alright, I think next time we'll just go to Ravane, do something with Tosh, check out the Hall of Valor, which is, yeah, oh, it's a separate place entirely, though. Okay, interesting. Cool, though. And then we'll move on to Shades of Blight. I'm just really worried. For one thing, Morrigan's probably going to be like, and I'm going to be like, you know. But I'm going to be like, oh, is that all you can do? It's not like what my friend Subby said. And it's like, I'm sure you don't have like, you know, a 20-year-old son in the back pocket, or like an old god, or, you know, a remnant of a god inside of you, or, you know, all these other things, or like, you know, contact with the warden, you know, the hero of Ferelden, like all these things that you could do, and you're just gonna stand around in an advisorial role in the middle of Arlington Forest. I know she's not there now, but like, she's like, I'm gonna be an advisor. I'm like, to one group? Why? She's not even like at the Lighthouse being an advisor, which would be weird. I don't want her there. I don't know. I feel like she'd be like mom energying. Not really, but I don't know. Like just being like I don't know, a downer, a Debbie Downer over in the corner. This is the cool kids squad. She was cool kids 20 years ago. 10, 12 years ago. Anyway, in the game world. But I'm gonna go because I am losing my mind and it is almost 1 a.m. So thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. I'm gonna cut away now and say thank you to my patrons. Alright, really quick, I want to say thank you to my patrons, to all my patrons, including my Acorn tier patrons. Thank you so much, Fane, for your support. I very much appreciate it. And I want to give an extra special shout out to my Sapling tier patrons, Reese Galito, thank you so much, and Sebastian James, thank you so much. I appreciate your guys' support. And I want to give an extra super special shout out to my Forest tier patrons who have gone above and beyond in their support of me and the channel, and who I truly, honestly cannot thank enough. So thank you, Christopher, so much for your support, and thank you so much, Nightshade, for your support. I appreciate you both very much, and thank you all again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.